Hey guys, I am back with another video. Today we are looking at the Walthers Mainline second run of the GE ES44ACs. Now remember, this is the second run, and this is my very first Walthers locomotive. Very nice locomotive indeed. Wathlers Mainline HO scale. Now this is the second run of the ES44ACs. I know some of you guys had the the first runs for the CP, the CN, the NS. I was gonna get a Norfolk Southern ES44AC in the Wathlers Mainline, but I ran out of money and things came up, and I couldn't able to get a NS ES44AC. So, but I got the, I knew Iowa Interstate was announced by Walthers Mainline, and I decided, what the heck, I'm going to order it. So I just ordered one. So let's just get this bad boy out. This is going to be a little shorter review, not the in-depth review, like crazy review, like this is awesome, this is better than like an overland model. It's not like an overland model. I'm getting this locomotive out. I'm going to try it with one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other hand. I know some people are asking me I should do a tripod. I should totally do that. So with the Walthers Mainline Gevo, not everything's installed yet. You got the Walthers Mainline warrant, your DCC. Oh, and also I forgot. This is the ESU loksound. So the second run of the GE ES44ACs by Walthers. Set that out of the way, and then here's all your diagrams and parts and programming, warranty card, and your parts of the locomotive. And it tells you about CV resettings and stuff like that. I would probably need to have that. Take a look at keep that. So yeah, that's the locomotive. So we get this bad boy out. I'll look this up. One second. This is the second run of the Walthers. The other road lanes are the City Rail. They came out with those. This is for. Oh, this is in case you want your locomotives like. I'm supposed to hold it in the box, but you can see this is out of the box. Let's get this locomotive out of the box real quick. I tried it without dropping it. Well, I already see a broken. Okay, let's set this bad boy in here. I already see a broken thing, and I noticed this locomotive. This thing is very, very heavy. Very, very heavy indeed. This has a lot of weight. Yeah, I just found out this locomotive has a broken handrail. That can be easy fixed. I just finally got glue, so I will get that glued on. So I just bought myself glue not that long ago. Get this thing out. Safety handrails that keep your locomotive safe during shipping. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I don't want it. So here is your Iowa Interstate Wathlers Mainline ES44AC in the Iowa Interstate paint scheme. The other ones are CP. No, that's the first one. City Rail, Kansas City Southern, UP, and BNSF. I had to think there for a second. They did already do a BNSF on the first run, but they were the ES44C4. This one are all the ES44ACs that BNSF owns. So I got the handrails off. So here's the locomotive. I bought it. I ordered it because for the heck of it, it was an Iowa Interstate. I modeled the Iowa Interstate Railroad. And I can tell you this has a lot less detailed. This engine is not going to be talked a lot about. The only thing I'm more going to talk about is probably the sound. But it does come with Katy couplers as standard. You got your vents, your dynamic braking fans on the top. Your K5HL horn, Gevo 12 prime mover, and your Gevo stuff like that. And then there's your side of your locomotive, your fuel tank, And also, this has the steerable trucks. It is correct. The prototype ones did not have that. So that's good for Walthers. This is the Wathlers Mainline ES44AC. And like I said, this is not Tsunami. This is not Tsunami. And I got another thing to point you out with you guys. There is something that is very disappointed. I'm very disappointed about this locomotive. Believe it or not, guys, I am. Not really happy with this locomotive. And the reason why I say that is, if you go online and look up the ES44ACs that Iowa State fleet has, so this locomotive right here you see, this is actually an ex-CSX locomotive. So, number 512. This is actually the Rock Island Heritage sister. So that's why I ordered this. And if you get the other road numbers are 503, 506, and 504. Sorry, I meant 503, 504, and 506. Now the only thing is different with this locomotive, 512 and 504 are only available with sound. If you get 503 and 506, they are DCC ready. You cannot get sound. They won't have sound with those. The only sound ones are number 512, like I ordered here, and the 504. Now the thing with the Walthers, I already looked up their other road numbers. So you can see the door is on the engineer's side. That is correct for the 512. I saw the other ones. They are on the same spot. That is not correct. The doors on the number 500 to 513, you can look it up on www.iowinterstate.railfans.org. You can check that out. But it talks about the doors are actually on this side. They are not on that side. Number 512 and 513 were ex-CSX locomotives. And the CSX locomotives had it on this side. And they have flash and ditch lights. But Iowa State has flash and ditch lights. Now the 516, the 514 to the 516, they were always like that. They had solid ditch lights, so they wouldn't flash. So that is correct with this locomotive only. If you get the 503, 506, and 504, I keep saying that, I don't know why, but the 503, 504, and 506, their doors are on the wrong side. They're supposed to be over here. That is one mistake that Walthers didn't check out. Unlike the Intermountain. For example, I'll grab my Intermountain ES44AC. I got an Intermountain Iowa State. They did their work. Boom. It is on this side. The engineer door. That is correct on the prototype. If I got 504 with sound, which I might, that is not right. But the 512 is correct. So if you guys get the Iowa Interstate models, please look up your locomotives. Please, guys. I'm not trying to be etchy here or like, oh, you're supposed to be as realistic as possible. I'm not saying that, guys. I'm just warning you guys that if you get the 503, 504, and 506 model, the doors will be on this side, and that's not correct on the prototype. So, enough said with this locomotive. Other than that, it just has steelable trucks. It's right there. Fuel tank. And you can definitely tell this locomotive is a lot more detailed. A lot more detailed. This is an Intermountain. This is the Walthers. That's why I bought it in Walthers. And no windshield wipers, nothing. So probably I'm going to skip the details. Right now it just has a snowplow installed. No MU calipers. This is a base model. This is like your starter. This is like your Bachmann locomotive. This is like your DCC Bachmann. I have a Bachmann ES44ACs too. Number 8114 NS Heritage Unit. That one is similar like this. That one's out of commission right now. It's in repairs. It fell off the layout, but like I said, I'm very careful with the layout. I know it's on the edge, guys. I know you're gonna be on the stuff. I'm not trying to be picky here, but definitely I am very careful. It is on there real good, so it won't fall off, guys. So other than that, let's get this thing fired up. And like I said, this is the and also the yellow. A lot of people were telling me the yellows, if you set the Intermountain side by side, you can tell the yellow is a lot better than the Intermountain. Yeah, you can tell. It doesn't see it on the camera, but the yellow is a little darker on the Walthers than the Intermountain. So here's definitely the detail difference compared to the Intermountain. Honestly, I love the Intermountains. They've been a great engine for 4 years. I got this 4 years, still an awesome engine. Love it. So let's get this locomotive fired up. So let's see what we have with the sound. So, I don't hear any power to the... Oops, hold on a second. Okay, I don't see any power to the locomotive. I think it's limber... So. Okay, there's the horn. Let's go ahead and get the... I think it's limber 8. Here it goes. You already heard the horn, guys, but I'm already getting impressed with this thing. I already hear it, but it's not that loud, guys. Here's the horn, the bell, and here's the lights. So basically this has the same decoder as the Intermountain. Got your 5 is ditch lights, which really sucks. The ditch lights are low. They're mounted too dim. I don't like that. The Intermountain has that right. But there's the horn. You heard it. And the horn does not blow the ditch lights back and forth. I think there is a program for that, so I have to look that up. So for now, it definitely has the same decoder in a Intermountain or scale trains Tier 4. There's the horn and stuff like that. Let's get this unit rolling. Here's the back of the locomotive. And another thing with the locomotive, very disappointed with the Walthers. I'm actually not impressed with this locomotive already, guys. I really am not. No rear ditch lights. That's very, you can tell by the Intermountain, there's rear ditch lights. This one, you can see nothing. So that's a little disappointed there from Walthers. So let's get this locomotive running. And here's 8. Hear the motor sound. Very quiet indeed. Stuff like that. But the prime mover sounds pretty good. Love it. The prime mover sounds good. So, let's get this locomotive running. Oops. It about sounds the same. Yeah, it's about the same. I can already tell the prime mover sounds a lot better than the previous model because it's got the all-new loksound select decoder. So basically, this locomotive you're running here is an Intermountain decoder in a Walthers locomotive. So there you are, guys. There is the Wathlers ES44AC with the new ESU loksound. If you get the older model runs, and it does coast to its stop, so it definitely run good with my Intermountains. But there is your new Wathlers Mainline ES44AC locomotive with the new ESU loksound decoder. Very nice indeed, very smooth, quiet, and stuff like that. So, sounds really good, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of this Walthers Mainline ES44AC in the Iowa Interstate paint scheme. Take care, guys.